believe. All right, so yeah, that should be working now. Okay, cool, cool. Is the volume okay? Right. So what's Spy doing? So Spy basically, as I was mentioning a few weeks ago as well, just has more room to the downside. Continues to show weakness. Uh, Today initially is popping. It's done quite a bit of move before a proper bounce. So a bounce might be due on Spy. So we'll see. Hey Oasis, what's up? Darkness, what's going on? Okay, so yeah, I mean, definitely looks oversold. It is definitely is technically oversold, way oversold. So I mean, dip buyers love these kind of sort of, we're talking a huge from the top recent highs, you know, 430s into 360s. That's huge move down, and from the all-time highs, that's even more massive. Like, so these are the times where dip buyers, more people coming in, dip buying things. Not necessarily Spy, obviously, but other big names. So, so this guy ATXI is one of the gappers, I believe, and it just it broke the highs and stayed strong. That's gone completely. ATX. Let's put that to zoom. Mhm. All right. Yeah. Did you take any Uzi setups? It was really, I mean, ideal day for Uzi setups, honestly. Especially with the when the Spy is overall generally weak and is popping like that initially. Beautiful, beautiful days for, potential. Today also could be one of those, but I think a bounce on Spy definitely is due. Yeah, hopefully strong bull market might come in, but it's gonna take a while. Um, ATX, okay. Where is my? ATXI just halted, by the way. ATXI just halts. Yeah, those are going to carry SPY with it. Yesterday, I believe Apple was actually carrying it nicely. Apple, yeah, pretty strong. What is cutting out, is it? Mic is cutting out badly, is it? Seems to be working for me. So ATXI just halted 7.1. Make it a little bit better that way. Clearly see. Let's just make okay, that's better. Hey Zel, what's up? How you doing, man? What did you do? Did you trade anything? Look at SPY on the. Let's have a look at the 4 charts. SPY rejecting off of, I believe, yesterday's highs. And there is quite a bit of a daily level actually if you look back. The area that it rejected from, 370.20s, is quite a bit of a level. So yeah, we'll see if it actually has strength to take that out. Nice one, ATXI. Yeah, that's been one of the more successful ones. You traded the pre-market, obviously, right? So yeah, lovely, very good. Why is my time showing UK time? I forgot. Voila, here we go. Lovely, nice one. Yeah, it seemed very strong, as it was basically after the open. It wanted to sort of fade off, but it didn't. That's your typical basically strength. If you look at ATXI, obviously it's a gap, so that in itself is strength. But most of the gappers at this price level don't hold. But when it does that. So, you know, very, very few minutes of like 2-3 candles of a pullback attempt. And then we got that massive volume came in on the break of the high of day and pre-market. And then it never looked back. Even when it did pull back, it was just very healthy pullback. So yeah, that was a good one. Yeah. Averaging down can be very deadly if that is not in your plan. If it's not in the plan and you average down because of the panic, another halt is coming on ATXI. Another halt came in. So this is the second halt very, very quickly. I believe it's the halt. So look at Tesla. Tesla, oh yeah, Tesla is actually breaking the high. Breakout trade right over here. SPY is kind of drifted down, but it's bouncing off of the VWAP, so that might be a good thing for SPY. Sorry, for Tesla. Tesla. Yeah, Tesla is also rejecting. Also, SPY is maybe that bounce was the bounce it was going to do initially, and now it's trying to sort of drift down. If that's the case, then it might not be a good idea to be looking for longs at this point. If anything, if it starts to trade under the VWAP and holds, then shorts might have more sort of strength. Oh, it's already done it. Look, SPY is down, and it's clearly showing you that it wants to trade lower. So at this point, looking for shorts only on big names. Yeah, most of those is going to reverse now. Let's have a look at Apple's big reversal. Big reversal came in. Amazon, big. Dude. Wow, Meta was much cleaner. Meta is overall weak anyways. So if anything, Meta was the one to grab if we were looking for shorts. Also, Disney was not bad actually. Yeah. Yeah. See, this is what I mean by ATXI, right? ATXI usually, when they do the split, reverse split especially, it's not that day that it's going to be very active. It's the next few days you need to keep an eye on. That's when it starts to run. This is a prime example of that, ATXI. Right. Prime example of it. So this day here, I believe, was the split. Look at the range on it on that day, right? This was the split day on the 15, and not much. Look, really not much. There was, range was there obviously, but it tends to like settle down. It tends to like sort of like hide itself, kind of like trying to hide itself, but the next few days it will start to pop like today it did. So EQ was a gap up. Today, big volume came in on this one. EQ seems interesting if it does start to take the high of day. But it seems like it's bringing in some volume as well. So EQ might be interesting if it does do high of day break. But ATX, ooh, wow, it just never looks back. Another halt, is it coming, another halt? This is the daily level we're looking at. So daily level breaks it, no problem. Breaks it, there's just not, there's no fight. There's no fight at all. Is it gonna halt again? Possibly. Dude, this is gonna be interesting. I'm looking forward to trading this later. Yeah, be very careful though on the pullbacks, because usually these kind of you gotta read it well enough. Like, just give it time, don't rush it. Apple looking nice for a possible shorting opportunity. What was the other one we were looking for on? Yeah, Tesla is more stronger, relatively stronger, as you can see. Everything else has actually gone down, but Tesla is holding up. So I probably will avoid trading Tesla to the short side. If I am looking for longs, it'll be Tesla, because it's relatively strong. Yeah, it just never, it's even like, these are the ones that you can actually take breakouts and just give yourself like few cents. Because as you can see, it's huge. Like the pressure to the upside is huge. As in, demand is too high. They can't fight it. Is it halt again? Crazy. Hold fest. Yep, hold fast. Dude, this is the third halt on ATXI. Crazy. There goes your Apple and SPY. Crazy. So ATXI here, Apple, and your Tesla, and your SPY. What you can do is, I will be careful if you're going to be dip buying this thing, because usually after these kind of moves, heavy short selling might come in, heavy profit taking will come in, which in turn will kind of sort of produce a reversal rather than a pullback. So be careful when you do, like, you know, obviously you have to read the volume well enough to differentiate, hopefully. Let's have a look at EQ. What does it do? Healthcare, biotech, ATXI, healthcare, pharmaceuticals. Yeah, third halt. Exactly. Multitude of float rotation. Crazy. Has it done really? 30 million, yeah, 1.4 1.4 million, right? 1.4 million shares. 750. Where did you get that? 750 on ATXI. I thought it was 1.4, 1.5, something like that. But in any case, it's just multiple float rotations. So oh, right. Let me just go to my trusted. Third, let's see what it does. I'm expecting a bit of a reversal coming in, so. Oh, there it goes. Is it going to be gap? Oh my God, this is going to be crazy. ATXI is going to hold down. Straight away, hold down. Look at that. Dude, look at Apple go. Look at SPY as well. There's your weakness. This is a follow through to the weak market. Apple, look at that. Breaks the low of day strongly. And Apple as well. And Tesla's finally follow suit. Dude. Yeah, that's, I would have been a bit, yeah, I would, that's why, you know, with these kind of things, look, you know, it's breaking the high of day every time, right? Breaks out, breaks out, breaks out successfully. But how far is it going to go? Like, what is the probability? You got to think in probabilities, right? And eventually, you know, like, I was expecting this. This was really sort of like, probability wise third hold, and you know people have been buying it from here and holding it, right? And eventually they're gonna start to take profits plus the short sellers coming in. As soon as they see that tape disappearing, the offers disappearing, they're just going to launch at it. They're just going to jump at it to save. So this, if you were stuck in it, probably you might not have gotten, you might not have been, you have to be very quick to on the market. And instead of getting out here, you probably would have gotten out right at the lows anyways. We'll see. These kind of ones, you know, it doesn't take much for it to actually halt. 10% of 9 is 9. Like 90, like it doesn't have to move $1 for it to halt. And, you know, look, this took like few seconds. 954 to 854. Literally like, what, within 3 seconds? Boom. I think with ATXI, let it calm down, let it play out, let the people who get stuck and backhaul and things like that, let them deal with this mess. It's not actually a mess. If anything, scalpers thrive in this kind of market, but you have to be really quick with your hotkeys and everything. But if you're going to be like waiting for a dip buy or let's say a reversal, just wait on it. Make sure you get the backside if you're looking for a reversal, and also make sure you wait for the proper reversal sign, pullback and continuation sign with the volume for you to take anything on it. INM, let's have a look. Ooh, INM, what happened to this? Halt. This thing is going crazy as well. What is this about? This is also pharmaceuticals, healthcare. Is that what was the catalyst behind it? Is that an earnings call of some sort? Seems like it. So what is the catalyst behind it? Dude. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's why. No, I mean, this is something interesting. We've got INM now to watch and also ATXI. Just waiting for it to settle down. I can't do anything at this point. After the halt, I used to trade after the first halt. I used to trade that. But I've stopped trading it because sometimes it just gets a little bit messy. You just cannot control the risk. I just don't like that. I like to be in control. Nice. So Apple, basically, I was mentioning here, Apple, a shorting opportunity here. What it did was it just took out the weak hands. Same with the SPY was actually much cleaner, but then all of a sudden carried on. Spreads, believe it or not, some people actually really love it when. So they have they have really good. You know, like it's not your normal brokers. It's like more clearing firm, and they can really sort of hit the bid and ask very well, much better than us ever could do. So If, let's say, for example, there's a dollar spread and the stock is tradable, right? Then they love it. You would love it as well if you do that constantly, and if you're, sort of, your platform, not necessarily platform, but clearing firm, can give you that excess. You know, there's a massive edge in that. In fact, that's how market makers are, basically. So market makers basically love that higher spread stocks. There it goes, INM, very, very strong. Did a minor pullback. Let's bring INM here. So a minor pullback here. I'll remove this. And just carries on. SPY is weak. Tesla is continuing to trying to sort of hold it, but even Tesla cannot hold it. It's under the VWAP. It's really trying though. Tesla is trying. If we see a nice bounce coming in or reversal coming in on SPY, Tesla might be the first stock you want to keep an eye on for longs, but not now. I'm just not even considering longs at this point. But if later on, the SPY might do a reversal after an hour or two, or maybe power hour. 750 dip on INM, 750 dips and then carries on. Okay, so look at the spread. Spread is widening. Crazy, crazy. Volume is about, yeah, volume is good enough. Ooh, how long has it been since the hold down? ATXI should be open now, right? Yeah, there it goes. It's open right when I said it. Let's see what it does. If it starts to pop, it's going to be hold fast. Another move down coming in. 8 held. 8 held. Too early to call. Maybe another hold down. If 8 breaks, another hold down might be very, very likely. On INM, 8 is an area we're struggling from. So are we going to see a reversal coming in from there? Dude, this might be a reversal. There's your reversal. There it goes. 8 to 7s. And it's hold down on INM. Hold down. No, not yet, but it seems like it wants to do it. Dude, it's not hold down. Oh, dude, if it's not hold down, then that's probably long. That's probably long. See, what happens is it... So Tesla is reversing. Reversal, is it a reversal on SPY? I doubt it. I doubt it. It's too early to call. There's your long on INM. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Ooh. Look at that. Whew. There's your hold down. Whew. Crazy stuff. What the hell just happened there? Great. So the first time basically it started to dip down towards the first halt down towards sevens. For some reason it didn't halt, right? Maybe enough dip buying came in. They didn't let it halt basically. They didn't let it halt because I believe this is just a liquidity hunt. What happened? This should have been halt down, right? It didn't. So that's when I said, okay, it probably is a long. And it just went so quickly. It just took out over here. You could clearly see that it took out those orders very quickly. It like spent about 2 seconds, 3 seconds there, and then boom, it actually did what it's supposed to. Wow. Are you sure iLag is not lagging? Might be. Let's have a look. iLag is moving. It's a gap up. What is there a catalyst behind it? 255. Yeah, this is actually not too bad. It looks good. 255 break is good actually. Really good, looking good. Gap up, holds this gap. Looking decent. 257, low price stock. Just didn't have, yeah, it's actually moving. This is one of the gappers. Yeah, I'm thinking. I'm about to join. I'm just waiting for. About to. Okay, this is what I was expecting. This was what I was afraid of. Okay, let's see what it does now. Okay, so far so good. 257 sounds good. Yep. Sounds good. 256 coming in. 257. Okay. 56 is. I'm just waiting for this candle to close. Maybe like at least close to the close. 255. It's still holding, which is good. Okay, 256. All right, I'm in 256, I think, 256. I'm going to be very quick on it. If it doesn't go, if it doesn't do what I expected to do, I'm going to be very quick on the exit. Maybe 250 under. There it goes. That's what I was afraid of, actually. Anything under 250, I'm out. Yeah, it is choppy, but it's still early for it, though. That's why it's choppy. You're trying to catch it before it's moving. It's not really moving right now. You will see when it moves, these kind of stocks. So we are catching it very early. There it goes. Okay, it's getting heavily shorted as well. I don't think it's profit taking. So we got to be very careful for heavy short sellers there, because this is a low price stock. They can hold their positions. I think I got to 256 or 257, something like that. Anything under 255, I'm going to be out. It's just a quick one. Just watching. Nice, struggling. I might be out, looking for out. 254s maybe, under 255s. We have 254s, but barely anything there. 255 is holding. Ooh, heavy selling coming in. 255s are getting taken out. They are getting taken out. Yep, there it goes. All right, out. Yeah, it's just a slight, very, very tiny loser. These are the stocks that actually, when they rip big. It might have some life in it later, but 250, I believe 257s I got. And then I got out 253, I think. Right at the bottom. Right at the bottom, bros. $253 held. So this is it's gonna take its time. I think this was what I was expecting from it. When it broke 260s, I would have liked it to rip, but I gave it more chance because it was still too early for it to actually, for you to call it like, oh, this is the breakout, you know. It shouldn't come back from there. So ATXI, INM, boom, that was the reversal on INM. And this seems like this might have life left in it, ATXI. Oh my goodness, when I say that, it's just popping now. Yeah, I was looking at it, yep. On the break of 8 was nice. Even before that, when the volume came in, like, look at that. Don't tell me it's a halt. I think it's a halt, yep. Nope, it's not. Nope, it's not. Dude, this is gonna, it's really attempting to take the highs out. It's attempting, getting heavily shorted as well. Volume isn't doing much. In fact, volume might be coming in from short sellers, but if it takes them out, then it's gonna fly. Yeah, it's taking them out. Let's see how far it goes. It's taking them out, so is it gonna rip? Are they gonna bail out? If short sellers bail out here, then that's gonna rip, right? Volume is consistently strong now. And there's your, can't be the hold, right? 22 stays, 70s. Yeah, 834, slight bit of a chase, but that's actually a good price. Just made sure that it broke and held. Nice one. If you did get that, but sometimes in this kind of move, you might not be able to get it. Which one? So that's clearly a halt. Did it really take that from 8 to this? Yeah, it might have been within that short time frame. Yeah, hold fast on ITXI and also INM. Oh, look at that, it's popping. SPY has done a kind of like a VWAP reversal. Surprisingly, INM is holding up as well, so this seems interesting. It did a reversal over here, but then it never continued below, let's say 650. Even 7 was reclaimed very fast. So are we gonna see a breakout on this one? Usually when you do get something like ATXI, right, which is holding its gap, which is moving, done a huge percentage move, triple digit percentage move, and it's holding and it's halting again, this is gonna bring others to do, like, it affects them. But that's not a for sure thing. You've got to remember, it's not a for sure thing. Are they, these IATX and INM, they're in the same sector, I believe, right? There might be a catalyst play. But they're completely different. The good thing about these two is they still, like, they have SSR on, both of them. For longs, like anybody who's long on these. Dude, iLag is trading at where I wanted to trade. Still under that 260. It's not traded over it. Just don't trust it as much. But today's theme is bringing more runs on these kind of low price stocks. So especially now, this is not related to the sector at all. iLag. So, and it's just getting choppier and choppier. There's no follow through, no momentum. Just gonna leave it alone. ATXI is the one that we're watching. That one. There you go. It's open. ATXI is open and it's going for it. So 889 to right here at the break of the high is going to be another hold fest. Dude, it's like, it doesn't stop, does it? There it goes. If it holds, if it starts, okay, it's rejecting from it. So people are not really hitting the market. INM, dude, INM 8 break. Shoosh. 806. Okay, 809. Yeah, as you can see, to the tick, SPY reversal on the VWAP to the tick. Well, you guys are in Discord. Hold on, let me join. But the thing is, look, this is, oh my goodness, look at that. Wow. Something I missed. Something I missed. Who INM is doing the same thing as it did here. So that 8 area, dude, that is, it's not letting go. This zone here is not letting go at all. Look at that rejection. So you can't be staying in this trade. Like as soon as you see the rejection coming in, especially 770s, 780s, you just gotta bail out on this because it did the same thing before. So another hold down ATXI. Yeah, I'm just like, I'm gonna end the stream soon anyways. I'll join you guys later. We might talk about a few things here and there, maybe for the weekly webinar. I can join you in the, share some trades. I have barely taken any trades, just one single small little ILAG boring trade. That's pretty much it. But I did want to take the big names short, but I was just late on it and just didn't find the right timing on it. While I was watching, I was concentrating on ATXI as well. ATXI had a beautiful trend line break right there, but a very like minor pullback. And once it started to call up, this is what I was looking at, but I just couldn't take it. Didn't fill me. So that's a bummer. Apart from that, very, I mean, when it comes to the price action momentum, it hasn't been boring at all. It's just my trading has been a bit very, very slow. What time is it? 10:30, so about an hour. Let's try to join you guys since chat is getting very, very quiet. So let me join you guys on Gen 1. Where are you guys at? Gen 1? Logitech. Discord account. ATXI might be popping for another round. Just settings. In Discord, you guys can hear me? I don't know whether you can hear me though, but I can't hear you guys at all. Yeah, I can hear you now. I got you. Right, okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. It's one of those things. One of the many things I look for when you see a big number on certain price level, like especially round numbers on. So, what was that? Yeah, Zelda, what's up? Yeah, I think he's eager to trade. He or she is eager to trade. Let me see. Where's how the message? Where did you post it? Oh, okay. Yes, yes, yes. I got you. Yeah. Uh, yeah. I mean, there's. It's just like it's not very complicated. Like when it comes to level two, you have to ask yourself who's winning, right? Especially you want to ask first of all, using level two every single time is not very ideal because you're gonna drive yourself mad. You want to have a level. Let's say, for example, we chose level 8, right? And there are ways to choose a level. One is basically intraday support and resistance levels, right? Uh, One is, let's say, big round numbers, 8, 9, tens, right? It could also be a level 2 level, right? For example, which one are we talking about? INM. If you look at INM, when it went towards that 8, constantly it got rejected. Which one are you looking at ATXI? Yeah, I was talking about INM, yeah. So if you talk about I mean, if you go back, if you watch the stream, right? I'm on the stream, going back to the first time it got rejected from it. You see, right now it looks strong. It looks strong. So at this point, your 8 level is definitely there, but it's not as strong as it would once this happened, right? So 8 rejection came in. Now on level 2, what you're paying attention is 8, right? That's the first closest. Look at that. Goes to 8. And over here, this probably took about 2-3 seconds and then it got rejected. Now you're really glued to this 8 when it does reach there, right? You are not going to ignore that completely. So this level is getting stronger and stronger. Why? Because it's there's a lot of confluence of levels on this and it's building on it, right? So it's a great idea to practice your level twos on these levels, not anywhere, just on these levels. Watch what happens. Now, when it gets to these levels, there's a fight. It's very, very simple. Keep it very. There's a fight. Who's winning is what you're gonna decide or find out, right? Usually, tape starts to tell you, and also there's like, for example, if you have, let's say, if it goes back to 8 right now on ATXI. Yeah, there you go. You see that 9? Yeah. So it's halting again, right? It's almost halting. So you want to find the right place to use the level 2, as well as who's winning. You want to determine who's actually in control or who's about to win. Who's about to win. If you, yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, because the level two something is like it can be also personal because you start to see things and it's kind of hard to explain it right there and then, but you will start to like translate it into your own sort of how you look at things. It'll be instant basically, you know, when you start to translate. I think you just gotta practice, practice, and note down how it reacts at certain levels when it does certain things. For example, if it takes out big numbers, how it takes out. If, for example, you know, how do you determine if there's a hidden seller or buyer? Well, if the price reaches that level and there's a lot of selling or buying going on, but the price isn't budging, so that's your clearly somebody is holding that level, right? So you gotta basically use your common sense on that. If you think something was supposed to happen on level two and the tape, and it's not happening, there's a hidden seller or buyer there. That's how you determine. So, yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I believe that. Yeah, you get a feel for it, right? 3 4 months. Yeah. No, no. Yeah. Yeah, I think, James, if you, how I learned level two, I was in the same boat as Zell, a long while back, and it was really it's like when you're riding first time riding to learning to ride a bike, you tell yourself you'll never do this, right? It's so difficult, you're never going to do it. Level two is exactly the same thing. You just gotta keep practicing it and make it a day. For example, somebody told me that, you know, just grab a ticker that's moving nicely and just watch it with level two, right? Watch the price level two all day long, like something like ATXI, right? You want to watch this all day long, what it does. And, you know, put your intraday levels, yes, but concentrate on the level two and time and sales. Don't even try to interpret it. Just don't think about interpreting it. It's about watching it, and slowly, slowly, you're gonna start to see things that you won't be able to actually understand with theory. No matter how many times I'm gonna tell you this is what you look for, but if you don't find it yourself, it's kind of hard because I'm telling you the theory, right? I'm giving you the theory here, but the practical bit is you got to do it. Like you just got to sit there and just watch it, watch it, watch it, and then all of a sudden you're gonna slowly start to see, oh shit, you know, it's like, oh my, yeah, 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 yeah. It just complements. it just complements it. Level 2 on its own I don't think is a good thing. But if you use it with price action, it's beautiful, especially on certain stocks. When I say I think anything below 20 $20 or $10, beautiful. Level 2 is extremely needed on those stocks. But anything over that, let's say high float, high volume stocks, thick stocks, then you basically level 2 is pretty much useless because it's gonna just drive you mad. Every single level is gonna drive you mad because there's so many buyers and sellers, right? Yeah. I'm looking, ATXI, right? Where you see, which one are you talking about? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Oh yeah, back. Yeah. I mean, back even like big names like these Apple, Teslas, and all that. It's really extremely difficult. Let me put that BAC. Let's actually look at something like BAC. I never trade the banks, but it's been such a long time I looked at it. Look at this. Frickin' hell, man. Yeah. It's just no way you can do that. That's why on the bigger price stocks, major caps, even mid caps, we're talking. Pay attention to more what SPY does first of all, and then your daily levels, strong resistance, support levels, price action on the chart instead of the level 2, the tape. Yeah, definitely. 100%. 100%. Yeah. Trade Zero didn't work for you? Yeah. Yeah. Mm. You know what, James? You have a European citizenship, right? I believe. Okay. So, yeah, so what you want to do is, have you looked at the trade, Colmex? Okay. So, what you're looking at right now here on my stream, right? The level 2 that you're looking at. It's the Colmex platform. If you pay them, if you put some cash, let's say we're talking $500, right? I'm just saying this just for the purpose of level 2, or even put $200-300, right? They will give you a platform that will have exactly the same level 2 as you would get on DAS, on Trade Zero. And you are paying on Trade Zero and DAS hundreds of dollars for that, because it's a CFD. You're pretty much paying what, $10, $15, something like that a month. So I will definitely recommend you just inquire. Just I think I have links on it anyways. I've got some, I believe so. I forgot about it completely, but you definitely, that's something that you will benefit from 100%. Trade Zero, basically, I pay about what, 70, 70, 80, yeah, to get everything. So yeah. So, but then you don't have to trade it. It's just that the level 2s are actually taken from the stocks itself, right? Because for CFDs, you wouldn't have the same level 2. It's just a broker based. But because I don't know how they did it, but it's exactly the same level 2 what you're looking at on the TOS and also Trade Zero. I haven't found the difference at all. So that's why I keep that account, which they're going to terminate, because I'm a UK citizen and they're going to terminate my account. No, we came out of EU, right? Brexit happened. So they're saying you're not in the EU, and UK rules are that CFD trading is going to be. I think there's some rule on UK that you can't trade, similar to US now. So that's a bummer, because I really loved that platform and I used it constantly. Now I'm trying to get away from it because I know that it's gonna be terminated. They've already sent me emails, yeah. Yeah, I cannot. UK citizen cannot, yeah. No, it's nothing to do with living there or not. It's just I'm a UK citizen and they don't want to, give the access to UK citizens anymore. Which is, they didn't even explain why. I think it's just something to do with the UK rules and regulations on trading CFDs. Yeah. Tell me about it, man. Yeah, but that's why I asked you. You have an advantage here, man. Wow. Yeah, do that. ATXI is popping, guys. So read that. 11 rejection. Look. Yeah. So what is the more important level here, Zell, ATXI? Yeah. I think what it'll be 1090 to 11. That area is the one to keep an eye on. And if you want to read it from there. So either it's going to break that or reject from it. If you're looking for breakout, then you can base that off of 11 level. 1050 is, yes, 1050, but the last candle has not. Although having said that, pre-market level is quite big on that one as well. Sorry, not pre-market, intraday market level is quite big. 1050, yeah. Yep. Yeah, so quite a bit of overhead resistance. But with this one, here's the thing. Let's say you've got a lot of sellers at around 11 or 1050s, right? Huge numbers coming in 1050s. and then it starts to basically take its time. It starts to thin out, thin out, thin out, right? Let's say we are seeing 4 digits on the 1050s, right? And then it starts to go to 3 digits, and all of a sudden to 2 digits, right? That's get in, right? You know, it's like you can't just wait, because once those go, you're not gonna get that price. Probably, yeah, 10 cents later, yeah. Yeah, that's why you remember it. Exactly. There you go. You learn that way. Yeah, I think, yeah, James, do that. You got to have that level to open and just constantly look at it, and then you will start to teach us. Trust me. It's that simple. Yeah, look, 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 look. There you go. 9 fours. No. But that 10 level, you see that 10 level, once it broke, it started bringing some sort of a momentum to the downside. But it's not a huge level as 10, 15, 11. If it starts to stay under 10s, it's popping back in. Yeah, because it's still strong. Look at that overall. I mean, if you look at this from 5 minutes perspective, ATXI, mine is not loading charts. Look at that. Look at that thing. There's a micro pullback to the 10, and now it's going back for more. That's what it looks like. Yeah. Yeah. 1050. Let's do it. Okay. Let's go. Yeah, but they can't hear you anyways. They can only hear me, I believe. So yeah, stream. If you're confused what's happening, I'm just talking. I'm not talking to myself. I'm in a group chat on Discord, on a general chat. We do that once in a while. Yeah, don't worry. There it goes. It's interesting if it does go to 1050, what it does. I want to see some big numbers on 1050 or close to 1050. And if it starts to thin out, I'll take it. Or anything like that. Yeah. Right now, I'm just looking at ATXI. That's the rejection 10. It's looking heavy. It's looking heavy right now. Dude, that's looking really heavy. It needs to stay. Dude, that's, I think that's probably a short under 10. Yeah, but the problem is ATXI, SSR is on, 1. 2, it's very expensive to short. I haven't even looked at it. Let me check. At the moment, it's just as you can see, volume is going down as well. It's getting quieter and quieter. Maybe gearing up for another move. So, INM also is really producing some decent price action. It's holding its strength. The guy, Zelda isn't happy. Zelda, don't be. You'll learn how to read level 2. Don't worry about it. It'll be quick. Or is she giving you hints, James? Like buy, sell? There might be something. No. Dude, wow. Crazy. Wow. Amazing. Where is that? Is that on YouTube or Trading Hamster, yeah? All right, we'll keep an eye on that. Sure. Yeah. 100%. He's dead. Oh. It's probably the stress. Okay. Yep. There's not much level there at this point. Try to not look at it you're looking at it from very, very tight scalper perspective. I'm not worried about level 2 at this point because I'm not trying. It's good to teach yourself, but once you know what you're looking for, just pay attention to the most important ones that it actually had proper rejection or bounce from. So in this case, let's say even if you want to look at micro perspective, 970 is the one that the bounce came from a few times, and then 1050. So 970 and 1050 is probably the first levels that I'll pay attention to. And then after that, obviously, we discussed that 11 is going to be next. Look at this now. Look at this. 970. Look at this. Hidden. Look at this. Hidden by. Oh, okay, it's gotten taken out. Look, it's gotten taken. Look at that. So once that 970 broke, it just wasn't holding it. It's just empty space. There was a little bit of it, but they couldn't handle it. They couldn't handle pressure. Because you could clearly see that 970 had only one number or two numbers there, but it was still holding the cells. Yeah. Exactly. There goes my short under 10, boom, towards 8, and I'm done. No, I'm just kidding. I didn't trade today, guys, though, at all. Only trade was a small little loser. That's pretty much it. I think it's going to take a while for me to get the habit of what I used to do before. The issue here is that I am coming to the stream and trading a bit late. I love my pre-market preparation, and without that preparation, I feel like I just don't have that that sort of feeling where I can actually analyze everything that I have on my watch list properly. So that's why I'm really, really careful on calling out trades or even trading at all, because that preparation isn't there anymore as it used to be. But yeah, but then again, it's not the same. Trust me, I know that it's not the same because I'm not prepared. I feel like I'm not prepared enough. But exactly. It will get there though, because of the timetable here. I have to start streaming at exactly 9:30 at the open. If I could do that at 9, let's say, for example, that'll be great. That'll just be it, yeah. But we'll get there slowly, slowly. That's your, I think, have we had any Uzis? Let's have a look at that actually, quickly. Yeah, this price action we discussed before, kinda in a different way. Let me show you why I say that. You guys watching the stream? So I want to show you something, because yes, it's good to look at things from a perspective of like every single move, but you want to also zoom out and try to analyze. Yeah, so like we discussed this, right? Right. So what's happening here? It's really curling, like it's getting ready for to basically do either a big pullback or a proper reversal. So if you gotta also know that, you gotta also pay attention to bigger perspective on the intraday picture. I did mention this, right, to you guys, this price pattern? 3 tops, 3 tops, no? Who did I mention it to? Maybe Solid. This one? No, before in the webinars. What is that? Oh. Oh, wow, okay. Yeah, that's just on microcaps. So to be honest, who trades the IPOs on microcaps? Again, yeah, you're right in a way that there's an easy way to pump those. If you have good followers, definitely you can use that as a tool to actually profit from big time, which people are doing. Maybe that's probably why, yeah. It makes sense for them to be. Yeah. Under like what, 2, 3? The float, as in like, it depends on the like market cap, isn't it? Like usually if you look at anything close to under 5 mil, that's usually the case. Yeah, that's one of the reversal patterns that I think I made a video on, or I was discussing with someone, but I'll cover that later. It's reversal patterns, basically, especially on a stock that is that's got some momentum, and how to basically recognize exhaustion. You basically, let's say, for example, on this one, we had this move, which was the main move, and then we were expecting a pullback, which came in. Very clean move. After that, again, secondary move, fine, perfect. And then we're expecting a third move, right? Third move came in. At this point, we don't know the third move, whether that is or not. But once the rejection came in, that's the third move now, or the pause came in. So this was the third. So relative to initial moves, it's getting smaller and smaller and smaller. So that's telling you, giving you a heads up that I'm just about getting tired, watch out, you know. And so if you're thinking about taking breakouts after these, especially here, if you're looking about taking breakouts, is kind of like, I think, you know, you just closing your eyes and hoping for the best, to be honest, because you're just not seeing the bigger picture. It's telling you, right? So yeah, go on then. Go on, let's do that. LVTX. Let's look at LVTX. I'm gonna bring that here. LVTX, okay, let's have a look. Oh, a day before, all right, let's, oh, pre-market, yeah. Yeah, this is not very clear. It's not very clear because it's taking such a long time. So usually when that happens, I'm gonna end the stream because I don't want to go too much into it with the stream getting confused. I'm gonna be here for a minute, guys. I want to explain this to you guys, what I see and what I look for. All right, guys. On the stream, I'll see you tomorrow. Take it easy. Stay safe. Let me just end that.